Hi everybody, it's Linda from Jayne, cooking for Gourmande Jayne, and it's Christmas, so jingle bells to everybody. I'm going to prepare the most attractive looking plum and almond tart. You can decide if you want to bake them into little tartlets or one big pie. I'm going to make one big pie, then I can display it on my cake dish with dusting powder and it looks gorgeous. And I've made some sweet pastry. We've got the plums, and to make the frangipane, we've got sugar, ground almonds, eggs and butter. I've got my oven on 180 warming up, so let's get going. I've rolled out my sweet pastry already to the desired thickness. I personally like to do it on my granite top because it's nice and cool. And then once you've got it to the thickness you want, pre-grease your flan dish and transfer it over ready for the filling. To press your pastry into your flan dish is with the excess pastry, make a little ball and use that ball to press it into the dish. So I've trimmed off all the pastry so it fits nicely into the flan dish, and now we can start preparing the frangipane. So now I'm ready to make the frangipane. Meanwhile, I've put the pastry in the fridge to keep it cool. That's a good thing to do. So for the frangipane, we're going to add the butter and the sugar together and cream it. Once it's all lovely and creamy, I'm going to beat up a couple of eggs and slowly add the eggs to the mixture. And then ultimately, I'm going to add the ground almonds, mix it all up, and then I'll have my lovely frangipane mixture for the pie. So I've got my mixture all nice and smooth. I always like to put a cloth underneath the dish so it doesn't move around too much. I'm going to beat up 2 eggs and then add them slowly, one at a time. So you want to get all the egg nicely and smoothly into the mixture. It's a good arm exercise. So you'll know when it's ready. It'll look like this. It's all smooth and golden and creamy. And now we're going to add in the almonds. Fold that in before we start giving it a good stir. So keep mixing it all in until the texture's right. So it's all mixed in. It's lovely and creamy and soft and looking exactly the way you want it to look. I've now taken the flan dish out of the fridge and I'm going to put this lovely mixture. You want to fill it up to about just over halfway and then smooth it all down using your spatula. So the flan case is all filled up, this gorgeous tasting mixture. I'm going to dress it with the plums, which I've already cut into 8s, and then we're going to pop it in the oven for 30 minutes, which will give me plenty of time to lick the bowl. So I've dressed it, try and keep it as uniformed as possible so it looks very attractive, and then ready to put into the oven. So I've taken the pie out of the oven. It looks absolutely gorgeous, smells delicious. I'm going to wait for it to cool down. As you know, pastry should be served at room temperature. Once it's cooled, I'll dress it with the icing sugar. Don't put the icing sugar on too soon as it will just melt. Once it's dressed, I'll put it on my serving dish.